Hello lovely people, welcome to part 2 of our bustier tutorial. In the first video that we posted, you see how to draft your bustier pattern. So this is the cutting and padding of our bustier. As you can see, this is my center front. I have pinned it down to my fabric. I fold my fabric into two. So now I want to add my joining allowance. So here I want to make use of 1/4 of an inch. You can decide to make use of 1/2 inch, but I want to make use of 1/4 of an inch all through for this side. Then for the full length, I want to add 3 inches. This is, I'm not gonna join it maybe to peplon or anything. It will just be only a bustier top. Let's get started. So here, if we're joining it with my lining, I'm gonna make use of 1/2 inch on the upper part. So I will cut it. So now I will notch each point so that I will know where is my bust, my overbust, and my papa. I'll notch notch my waist. That is my waist. Notch my underbust. I'll notch my bust. This is my chest line. So I'll take off my pattern now. So I will go ahead and cut for the side. So I have pinned down my side panel. So now I want to add my seam allowances. So for the side seam, the joining for the side seam, I want to make use of 2 inches. So I'll mark my 2 inches. For my armhole, I'm going to make use of 1/2 inch. Can you see how I mark it? Can you see how I turn my tape? Then I'll connect those small markings. For here, I'm making use of 1/4 of an inch. That's 0.25. Remember to mark on your wrong side of the fabric. I decided to use the right side so that the chalk will be visible for you to see. Remember, for the joining of my lining, to turn the lining, I make use of 1/2 an inch for the center front. So I'll do same for this one. And for the down part, remember the other one was 3 inches. So this will be 3 inches as well. So I will cut now. I'll take off my pattern, then I will cut. Can you see my pattern after cutting? So now I will go ahead and use it to cut my lining, and also I'll use it to cut my wadding for the padding. So for the padding, you can decide to use to pad the full center front, starting from the under bust line. You pad the whole of the center front, and then you pad this bit. What I want to pad, the way I want the cup to look, I just want it to be on the bust, around the bust alone. So from my center front, on my under bust line, I come in 1 inch. Then from this upper part, I come down by 1 inch. Then I trace it down to join this other part. So this is where I will cut my pad. So my padding for the center front will only be this point. This is where I will pad. Remember to add your joining allowance. Remember, we make use of 1/4 of an inch. So I will add my 1/4 of an inch all through as well before cutting this for the padding. For the side panel, I'll just come in from the side by 1 inch. Then I'll connect it to my under bust. Then from this upper part, I come down by 1 inch as well. Then I'll connect it. So this is how my padding would look like. So I'll actually add half of an inch here. Then I will cut my pattern. So I'm done cutting my lining. As you can see, I've cut for the two side panel and the center panel, and I have cut my wadding. These are for the two side panel, and this is for my center panel. So I will go ahead and pin my wadding to my fabric. So can you see I have pinned down the waddings? So I will go ahead to my sewing machine. I'll use my sewing allowance of 0.25, that's quarter of an inch. I'll join the waddings to my fabric. So this is the outcome of our bustier. Can you see how the part looks? So beautiful. So thank you so much for watching. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to our channel for more interesting sewing tutorials. See you on our next video. Bye bye.